Hey you guys, we are back to do Love After Lockup.
We keep it on count.
Yeah. LY.
What's up, KOED fam? What's up? Welcome back to another video. This is Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Excuse me, I just ate some
Just
watermelon.
burping.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why when I get ready to talk, then I want to belch. But anyway, I'm not like this, you know. So if this is your first time joining, I'm not like this all the time. My name is Kourtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and today we'll be talking about love after the lockup. Yes, I know the love after the lockup. I call it that. Yeah.
So if this is your first time joining, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you hadn't already, join the family. What do we call the KOED family?
KOED family, baby.
KOED family. Yes. So, and if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, y'all already know what to do. Comment down below.
Comment down below. And what they got to do to the channel when they hit the subscribe button?
It should say
what?
ED. Duh. It should say
subscribe. Duh. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, we got that out the way.
All right. So it's called Imaginary Boyfriend. It should be called Disgusting and Perverted and Nasty.
And soft porn.
Yeah, it's very over sexualized. So don't know if we're gonna do another season on it because it's really turning me off and it's disgusting. But I think it has a very good storyline.
It does. I'm not gonna lie. It does. Because
you can see, and I feel like this is not scripted. I really feel like these people doing this, because you have all types of people in the world, So everybody that may be working a 9 to 5, making good money, may not all be there. They're searching for something.
Yeah, but this show really gets you in your feelings.
Yeah,
because you like, who, what? It's like, what they thinking? Why are they doing this? So this show does get you in your feelings, but to me, this show emphasized on the sexuality part of the plot a little too much. We get it. You've been in jail. You've been in prison. You want to get your groove on. We get it, but come on, man. I guess we just, I don't know. I guess we're too much of a square and we just don't get into stuff like that.
Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. So Stan, it starts off from, we know last time when Stan was waiting on his girl boyfriend to come out of jail.
Nah, I ain't gonna go there.
What?
I ain't gonna go there. All I want to say is that Stan was out there freezing, boy. Bro, you should have brought a thicker coat. You out there shaking and shivering, waiting for her to come out.
Is that her?
Is that her? I thought your doggone hair gonna fall off your head. You got so cold.
Them implants.
The implants.
So Stan is waiting on Lisa. Lisa looked like a boy. She said that I'm gonna look like a boy. I'm gonna look like a boy. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna look like a boy. Cut my hair. Da 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 da.
Man, she was telling the truth. I said, is that a woman or
she looked like
dude?
A little boy. She looked like a little boy.
And she picked up some weight too.
She looked like a little boy.
But she gave him all the hints when they got in the car. So she said, "Well, go ahead."
And she looked uncomfortable standing next to him, more like his grandson.
Well, I think what it is, she's not used to being around men, and she's the man. Now she got man grabbing on her, and she goes, "Ooh, I'm not into that no more."
Yeah, and she and he he kissing on her and stuff. He was like, "Oh, you look beautiful. You look fine." Da 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 da. He kissed. I was like, what had happened was Stan had, they had relation a long time ago, and Stan still trying. I know, whatever. Stan trying to go back and fulfill that thing. It's like sometimes when people do drugs or whatever, they say they always trying to get that original high, and then to me, that's what Stan trying to do.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep it short and simple. She turned Stan out.
Yeah.
She turned him out, and that's what he was trying. He's trying to hold on to that. And she freaked him out and turned him out, did all kinds of things to him, and he loves it, and he wants to hold on to it. And maybe she's not into that no more because she said,
she like girls.
Yeah, she like girls, and
And then too, the fact that I think both of them were equally probably turned out because Stan has got a whole straight jacket downstairs.
I don't think she was turned out by Stan. I just think she knows Stan got money and she's just trying to play that role.
So she said that she had 15 felonies, and so she been in and out of jail. And what I noticed that when they was in the car, of course he hugging on, he kissing on, he hugging on, kissing on, and she like.
It was just
cringing to watch. Yeah. And then I said, "Oh, she put that mask back on." She was like, "I don't want no more kissing. I need to tell you that put this mask on." But yeah, so it was like he was just treating her like, okay, like anybody would be happy to see somebody, but she wasn't feeling the same, not in an intimate way. Right. You know what I'm saying? More of, hey, this my home dude, this my dude.
Yeah, they buddies, and then he was trying to show her the wigs he bought. And she said, well, maybe I can put one on you, So to me, she was giving him the hints that she's not like that anymore.
Yeah, she said that she said, do you like the stud look? They like it in prison.
Yeah, that was an obvious hint right there.
And he still don't care. He still see her as what he saw her before she went in.
And sometimes it's hard to turn that person back, man.
So let's go on to this sad, pitiful case. Ray and Brittany. Brittany is sad, pitiful. So Ray gets back in the van as we saw that last time, and so I thought they even just whip around the corner or wherever and just drop him off there. But the grandma had to go and say, "What y'all taking my grandson?" So she was like, the lady or the person she was talking to was like, they got to go back to the
prison, put him on the bus. And it's just some technicality that just didn't make no sense.
And so anyway, so I think it was Brittany that said, well, we need to follow that van. We need to follow them.
Well, she thinks she is in the Scooby-Doo game. You know what I'm saying? We need to follow that van. Come on, Brittany.
And follow that van that you rented that Ray Daddy driving. Yeah, follow that.
Well, her plot line, her storyline, the main thing that bothers me the most about her storyline is that she letting the dad drive a rental car she rented for herself, and he just kind of commandeered it from her. And that right there, every time I see him driving, it just irks me.
Because Ray said that he happy to see his girl, and he wanted to have some alone time with just her, right. But his parents wanted to come. Well, they should have rented the car.
Right,
in fact, they could have came in another car.
Yeah, I'm saying you going just one out there, put her driver's license, her credit card to get a car to drive, and you say, well, you gonna basically take the car from her and put her in the back seat.
And put the grandma in the back seat too.
Yeah.
And way in the back. And then the thing too was like, who idea was it? Did he say, well, you know what? She said, well, I'm gonna get a rental car. I'm gonna come pick you up. Well, can you pick up my parents too? Because they want to come. And then next thing you know, Dad, I'm driving.
Now, if the roles were reversed, and if I was in her situation, I said, no. I said, the car's in my name. Yeah. And I'm sorry, you can't drive. Yeah. If you don't want to go, hey, call you Uber.
So Ray is on, the confessional, just talking about his history. So he was 3 years and 3 months in the Fed. Parents separated when he was like 2 years old. His mom got shot, and she was found deceased in a vehicle, right. And they still don't know who shot her. So he dealt with a whole bunch of issues because of that, right. And it led him in and out of trouble.
And I can see why. Now I see why he's close to the grandma now. Cause I wonder, why is he close to the grandma? And his mom wasn't around, and to find out today in this episode, no, she's been
That's his stepmama.
No, I'm talking about his grandma.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's close to the grandma because the grandma said they real close, mm-hmm. And I see why, because the mom's not around because of what happened, and I guess the grandma probably raised him as a child. And
he said that he had a lot of rage growing up, and he took pills to help ease the pain, and it got him in a lot of trouble.
I'm glad they explained his backstory.
All right.
Now I see why. I'm not condoning what he did, but I can kind of understand why he did it. Your mom. Your mom been was
left dead.
They left dead in a car, and they still don't know why or who did it. And you're a child, and all that burdens on your shoulders now, and you just like you're mad at the world.
And hence why I say that everybody in jail is not bad. You know what I'm saying? They probably did some bad stuff, but from the core, they have a lot of issues that they dealing with or dealt with, and so it led them to a life of crime. And you know, him trying to suppress the pain that he went through. So I hope that Ray get out and be on a better track.
Yeah.
You know, so
and like you said, everybody's in jail is not a bad person. They just been dealt a bad hand in life, and they didn't know how to cope with it, and they coped with it the wrong way.
Right. And so it seemed like Ray is probably not like these weird ones, so to speak, or whatever. And to me, it may not necessarily be the prisoners. It's just the person that is getting them out of prison. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. Yeah, you hit it right in the head. It's not the prisoners per se, because they're going to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They're going to use you. They're going to reach out to you. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And some of them do have good intentions. Don't get me wrong. But it's not the prisoners. It's the people who wants to try to build a person up, or that's desperate, or they got low self-esteem. That's the issue. Yeah.
So let's move on to, and they dropped a new person in there. Her name was, well, let's talk about this, because I really want to talk about this, but Rachel and Doug, so, you know, they headed back to the room to, you know, of course, you know, be intimate.
Man, and I don't even call that intimacy. That's what he's getting his groove on.
And that's fine, but what we have a problem with, we don't want to see all that. You know, and he put the cameras out. He's like, y'all got to go. Well, they stayed like halfway, so I'm trying to figure out what they was leaving for.
And, you know, they did everything they did in the car getting to the hotel. It was too much, man.
I mean, me personally, maybe other people want to watch, but I don't want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? Because
we get it.
We understand, but then it should be what production say. Well, we're not going to put all that on there. You know, we're going to cut that. You know, whatever. But of course, you know, you have some people that want to watch.
We went from shady production to perverted production.
Yes, exactly. So they put a new couple, which they knew to us, but of course it's our first season watching it and reviewing it. But her name is Anisha. I think there's Anisha. Something like that. Y'all know, y'all be like, I can't get their name right, but yeah. Anyway, and Jeff. So she is 51 years old, and it's 2 days until Jeff is released from prison. So what she doing is buying a wedding dress.
They dropped this couple out the sky. I didn't even see this coming, man. I said, who's this person here? Are we watching a different show? And she always been a cougar. But go ahead.
She goes for a man that has an edge to him. So she like a man, because I think when she married a man, she was married before. She was 29, he was 19. I think she said something about he worked at the Taco Bell. She went and got her taco 5-pack for 5, or 5-pack for 5. Saw him up there with that smock on. Hey, baby, you want to ride with me? I got some lollipops in the So she wrote Jeff a letter, and they've been talking for like 11 years. Did she say she went on a site? Someone might get confused.
And she went on a site.
And she saw him.
A pen pal site.
And she was like, ooh, I got to have him. So they've been talking for 11 years. And he is her dream guy. And so he asked to marry her over the phone.
Oh, God.
And now she's looking for a wedding dress. But the kicker is, what, baby?
He got out twice and stood up twice.
Yeah.
And so they got married 2 times in the past. He never showed up. And this is the 3rd time he's supposed to be getting married. And was that her cousin or sister went with her to the wedding dress?
I don't know who that. I can't remember. I thought it was her sister. No, it was her cousin.
Her cousin. And her cousin kept asking her, you sure you're going to show up? Okay, you know what happened last time. And I know you can't grab somebody and shake sense into them no more.
No.
But I know that's
no more. Could you ever do it?
I plead the fifth. But yeah, so I get the frustration of the friends and the family with these people, man. It's
and
frustrating.
What about the frustration of the bride, the what is she, like the representative or the employee that was selling the dress.
And she came out with it. She said, that sounds crazy. She don't even know this woman.
She said, I'm not calling you crazy.
The situation is crazy.
And she was like, and he gonna do it. What makes you think? I was like, did production tell her? Because she was all in. What makes you think he gonna do it this time?
I probably would say the same thing if I was her too.
So let's move on to another pitiful situation. Nicole's mom is coloring her hair. So Deontay is headed to see Nicole without even telling her.
And when he came to the door, how the camera had standing outside like looking like a stalker. You know? Nicole.
So while her mom was coloring her hair, she was just saying, so what is it with, you and Deontay? She said, well, I'm still trying to get to know him. But, I love him. But, before I went in, me and my ex was still dealing with some things. So I'm trying to, find out what's going on with that. I texted him last night and, we just had some unfinished business.
Yeah, the way she was explaining that she knew she was going in and they broke it off, which, okay, what's the deal? He could still roach you and call you like Deontay did, and now she want to see if there's still something there. They still got some unfinished business they got to take care of. And basically what she's bottom line is she's just trying to get back with her old man.
Mm-hmm. And so her mom said Nicole is about
stuff.
Yeah, it's about things and stuff. Yeah. And she hoped that she stays out, but she's not convinced that she will.
Yeah, I don't think she is, because Nicole seems like she's real materialistic now. So if she don't have the money to get it the right way, I guess she's going to have to go out there and get it the wrong way. And when you go out there and get it the wrong way, you get caught, you go back in the system.
No, she'll just keep that sucker Deontay alone, because, whatever she needs.
Deontay going to be move right back in. I see why he moved back with his mom the last time.
And see, she was just basically telling her mama, well, whatever it is, Deontay get it for me, and, I'm just, I got him, so.
You know what? What I need to do, I need to call somebody. Nicole, hey, Nicole, I need you to hit up Deontay. I need $500. I give you $100. You give me the $400. Cause he ain't gonna know. He ain't gonna know.
So her mom said, I want to make sure that you're not here, because Deontay, of course, came in and said, I'm not sure you're not here just to have a girl on your arm, just have a hot girl on your arm. So of course, he was looking crazy. So at that point, he dropped the bomb.
What bomb did he drop? No. Let's give for the bomb drop. He dropped a pre-bomb. Yeah, I have a toy at home. I called it. Why are you telling the mom all that, man? She don't want to hear all that. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Hey, come on, dude.
He trying to let her know that I've been faithful.
Right.
I hadn't been,
All you had to say is, I just been chilling. I've been faithful.
Well, when he said, I think he said ladies like her or women like her, and she was like, well, how many women you got? So it just kind of opened that up, and so he felt like he didn't have to say that, because that was it made him look
weird,
creepier.
Yeah, what? You
creepier.
Got a sex toy and you call her Nicole too?
And you telling
the mama?
Right. So Deontay said that, we engaged.
We be engaged. And the mom said, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. She went in that. I can't say the part.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she went and asked Nicole, "You didn't tell me you was engaged?" And she said, "I ain't engaged." And that's when she went and said, so what she said to Deontay when she went in.
What she said, baby? You doing good with that?
She said, "Why you telling my mom we engaged?" But he said, "We were." And what Nicole was saying, that she wanted a ring from Deontay while she was in the jail, something just put on her finger. And Deontay said, well, if I get your ring, this ring, we might as well be married. And she said, engaged. And he said, well, okay.
And that's how
that went, because she said, I told you, Deontay, when I get engaged, I want somebody to get on one knee and give me a ring that I want.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. I want.
Yep. So he was like, I guess I got to work on that.
I said, yeah. I said, man, no, don't work on that. You got to pick up the hint that she's not into you like that.
Right. And then the fact, too, is that, when Deontay came over unannounced, she was getting her hair colored, right? So she was like, well, I'm gonna go watch this out because I can't even have my hair fall out. I'm gonna watch this out. Yeah, I'm talking. She didn't really want to be in that conversation. She didn't really want to talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
actually, I think she'd get ready for her ex-boyfriend anyway.
Probably so. So let's move on to Doug and Rachel. Rachel is the one that looks like the comedian to me.
She played on SNL. I forget her name. Sometimes she be hanging out with I keep forgetting. The one with the glasses be playing Sarah Palin sometimes. Yeah. That's her sidekick.
Yeah, I probably know who she is. So Doug never had it back, and he said that one thing, he's never been in a serious relationship before, and he said that Rachel's house is, a nice house. Like, he never been in a house that nice before. Like, he was like, it's like the best house he ever been in.
I tell you one thing, if I was Rachel's neighbor, and I saw her brought that dude in there,
another one.
I said, hold up. I gotta get my locks changed. Gotta get my, I'm saying, I'm gonna ask some questions. Hey, I'm not being, I'm not trying to pick on nobody.
But she rotating them because she had another one that she brought there.
Not just that. I don't know who you bring into our neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on that house right there because I don't know this dude.
So he was happy, he was excited, man. He was like, the houses, ooh. He was like, I ain't going nowhere, man.
Well, I grew up, I knew our house didn't have sidewalks and stuff like that and driveway. Oh, man. Well, then
he
again,
probably grew up in the country.
Yeah, no, he probably grew up in the hood somewhere.
I'm saying the country where they got dirt.
Man, some hoods don't have no sidewalks too now. The project did have sidewalks.
Yeah, because most of the time they in the inner city, they got sidewalks. Yeah. They may not have them all the time, but you're going to see them. But when he said that, I'm saying, oh, he talking about dirt roads. You know how, they be in them country woods and they got nothing but gravel or red dirt. So, yeah, that's probably how. So, he looking at streets and sidewalks and houses and mailboxes like that. Yeah.
Like where we live at in dirt roads and red clay roads. And that's a horse and buggy out there, ain't it? Hey, Mr. Argabarker.
So yeah, Rachel, and he said he ain't going nowhere. He happy. Rachel said this is happy she ever been. Yada yada yada. But duh, it's the first day. Duh, everything is euphoric. It just seems unreal. It's like you're in a fantasy land. It's new. But dude gonna have to work, I guess. He got to, help around the house. He was like, ooh, now I'm the man of the house and stuff. So you just walk in, you got everything ready for you. You got the house, you got everything. You just a ready-made family. You got to get your son and all that stuff or whatever. So dude is right now, he living in the, what they call the lap of luxury.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to give everybody a chance. But you can give somebody a chance and still watch them closely. You know what I'm saying? And, he got to spend time with his son. He got to make up time with his son because he been around his son no more than a year or so.
I thought he said 40 days.
Yeah, he got out. He said he went in jail when he was a year and a half. Then he got out and he went back in. So he got to make up time with his son. And I just hope the dude get his life right, man.
Me too.
He seemed like he's in a good spot. He's happy where he's at.
All them tattoos. I'm like, you look like a coloring book. It's just too much for me, but to each his own.
But how can you get a serious? I understand you got tattoos, but when you got tattoos all on your neck and stuff,
you can work at
a call center somewhere.
No, I'm talking about labor jobs. He can work for the trash company. Oh,
I understand. I'm not saying he can't get a job. I'm talking about. A middle class job in corporate America or something like that. Yeah, I know. I'm just
working
saying.
with his hands. Yeah. So, let's move on to, I think her name Nessa. That's what I wrote down. Nessa talking to her friend. Her friend telling her nothing but the truth. That's the one that they think that the man is imaginary. They ain't never seen him because he never showed up for the 2 times he was released.
You talking about her guy friend?
Yeah. And he was telling her the truth, and he was like, is this man fake? Because she was like, no, he's not fake. Believe me, he's real. He's real. I understand people think that he's fake. So, he was like, and she pulled out that wedding dress. And
it's, no. Are you serious?
Like, she's stupid. That's
basically. He said, are you serious? A wedding dress? No, they've been friends for a long, long time, them two. He said, I've known you for all your life. And this probably is the most idiotic thing you have done. He said, but if you happy, but yeah, he wasn't convinced. He still think the guy's made up. And she said the reason why he don't call as often is because he was in solitary confinement, meaning he was doing something in jail and got in trouble, and they put him there. So to me, that's a red flag right there, cause but he's supposed to get out, so we'll see what happens.
Probably gonna stand up again. But anyway, let's move on to Brittany and Ray. So they trying to get him back to that halfway house. Grandma in the back seat, daddy driving.
They put grandma in the trunk.
Right. And Ray wants to spend time with Brittany, but of course, his parents, wanted to come too.
All opens in Kool-Aid. He trying to get his swerve on. Dad driving the gold chain. Man, I'm trying to get my swerve on. Y'all are hurting my game. Come on up here being all nosy. I'll see y'all later. I want to be with my woman.
So yeah, I hope it works out with Ray though. For real.
I do, but I don't want him to be with her. Because to me, like you said, all she wants is sex. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think that, like somebody said in the comments, she wants somebody that she was disappointed to see that Ray had, his family came a decent house. You know what I'm saying? She wants somebody that she can just flip and turn, flip that
basically,
dude,
she gonna
build a bell.
She gonna be a saver guy.
Yeah.
Saver guy.
So that's what she think, that he came from this poverty lifestyle, he ain't had nothing, which don't seem like that was the case.
Yeah, now she see, okay, he's middle class, okay, well, it's something he really didn't tell me. And you're right, she did seem like she was disappointed when she drove to the house.
So now this last part, I'm sorry, I just had a coughing fit, but...
You want me to do it, you're going to do it.
No, I'm going to do it. This last part is where Stan and Lisa were driving, I guess, to his house or whatever.
Can I say something for you?
Yeah.
It kind of bothered me. Lisa was more interested in the car than Stan.
Oh yeah.
Why can't I drive the car? Why can't I drive the car? I think she asked him that 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, like a kid.
Yeah, okay. I think she got in trouble for breaking 2 cars. So, okay, yeah, let her drive your car you want to. You won't see it no more.
No more. And so they were on the phone. Well, she was on the phone, and her son called her. And so anyway, her son just kind of feel like, of course he mad at his mom because his mom been in and out and she wasn't there for him. But he also feels alone. So she's trying to encourage him and stuff. But she was like, son, this not the place to talk about it. So I need to see you in person. So, we need to meet up. And so, of course they hung up. But the selfish thing that Stan said was like, basically, you need to break away, And she was like, break away, this is my child.
Yeah, then he tried to clean up. He said, no, I'm not talking about him, but I'm talking about everybody else. So he was trying to clean that part up.
Yeah.
And Stan, all he's thinking about is the sex.
Right.
All the good time. I guess he got a little sex room in his house, you know. And he don't care about what she's dealing with. Nope. She don't care about her her family. All he wants is to get his groove on.
Yep. And to buy her little stuff here and there, and to have her as his pretty much play toy. And any other attachments, family, he want her to be detached from that.
Yeah, he wants her to sever the ties. Yeah, sever the ties with them. And and it's straight up selfish.
Yeah, it is.
And my thing is, Stan, you said you had all these women in the past. All them women. Why be so focused on her? Was she the best sex you ever had, and that's why you clinging on to her? But she has all this baggage. Why not just cut that loose and find you another play toy? Right. So something must happen in that room that turned the old boy out, and he don't want to let it go.
It's something. And so in them confession, I guess he said, you're going to have to wear a wig. She got the most hideous wig I've ever seen with all them curls and stuff. So yeah, that's just not who she is. And he trying to make her to be something that she's no longer no more. You can't go back 10, however long it was. I'm sorry, yeah.
She's a dude now.
10 to 15 years and try to make her that.
She likes women.
Yeah.
And It is what it is. She likes swimming, and Stan just gonna have to deal with that, man.
Yeah. So on that
Unless
note,
she like to be that freaky, I don't know.
And on that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Once again, if you watch Ready to Love, we just want to announce it again that Ready to Love, we have 2 castmates that will be on a live on tonight, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is the link is posted on our community tab, and also tomorrow morning we're gonna release.
We're gonna have a special video.
Yeah.
Sunday. Want you guys to chime in, join us, watch it, and it
won't be live.
It won't be live. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna drop a new video, a special video Sunday, and it's gonna be fun. It's a original idea we came up with, and I hope you guys enjoy it if y'all watch it.
Yep. So, on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here so I can go back to bed. Continue to have a wonderful and blessed day, and go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.